Unveiling the Mystery of the Antichrist and the number 666. Shalom, everyone. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and profound topic, the name of the Antichrist, as mentioned in the Bible, and how the number 666 might reveal deeper truths. Let's explore what Scripture says and uncover the insights together. In Revelation 13:18, it's written, "This calls for wisdom. Let the one who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. This verse invites us to carefully examine the significance of this number. The original Greek text of Revelation gives us the phrase kai sai stigma, which numerically translates to 666. Some scholars suggest this ancient phrase could hold symbolic meaning. Interestingly, there's a connection made by some that kai sai stigma phonetically resembles Hiesius, a variant of the name Jesus. Could this hint at a counterfeit Christ designed to deceive the world? After all, the Antichrist is described as one who appears similar to the Messiah, but leads people away from the true path. Now let's consider what Yahushua, Jesus, said about his name. In John 17:26, he declares, "I have made your name known to them and will continue to make it known, so that the love you have for me may be in them and that I myself may be in them." Yahushua promised to reveal the true name of the Father and the truth to his followers. In contrast, the Antichrist operates in deception, obscuring the truth and presenting lies as divine. Historically, the name Yahushua, meaning Yahuwah saves, was changed over time through transliteration and adaptation into different languages. Early Greek translations rendered his name as Jesus, which later became Jesus in Latin. By the 17th century, the English language adopted the name Jesus. Some critics argue that these changes contributed to the obscuring of Yahusha's original name and its divine meaning. This historical evolution raises questions about the potential for deception, especially when the Antichrist is described as a counterfeit Messiah. This theme of deception is also reflected in Yahusha's parables. In Matthew 13:24-30, he shares the parable of the wheat and the tares, illustrating how the enemy sows counterfeit teachings among God's truth. The wheat represents true believers, while the tares symbolize false doctrines and deceptions that grow alongside the truth until the time of judgment. Could the use of a counterfeit name or identity for the Antichrist be part of this deception? The Bible also warns us in Matthew 24:24, "For false Christs and false prophets will arise and perform great signs and wonders, so as to lead astray, if possible, even the elect." The Antichrist will mimic the works of Yahushua, performing signs and wonders to deceive even the most faithful. This is why we must remain vigilant, rooted in Scripture, and discerning of the truth. The prophecy in Daniel 7:25 further explains how the Antichrist will change times and laws. Historically, we see examples of this through the shift from God's ordained Sabbath on the seventh day to Sunday observance, and the introduction of man-made traditions that replaced God's appointed feasts. These changes could align with the Antichrist's mission to distort God's commands and lead people away from his truth. As we reflect on these prophecies, it's important to approach them with prayer and humility, seeking wisdom from Yahuwah to discern the truth. Yahusha's teachings remind us to be watchful and ready, for the enemy will use every means to deceive and distract us from the true path. What do you think? Could kai sai stigma and the number 666 reveal more about the Antichrist's identity? Let's discuss in the comments and study Scripture together. Don't forget to subscribe and follow for more biblical insights and discussions. May Yahuwah bless and guide you all as we seek His truth and remain steadfast in these times. Shalom.